Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got videos today from Peas World.
Under my leadership, women would not have to pay taxes. No, they wouldn't. You're a woman. No taxes for you. Everything is tax write-off for you. Next, tampons free. Pads free. Anything to do with menstrual cycle and pain is free, bitch. Next, we are going to stop funding male medical research. No more of it. From now on, we are only doing studies and research for women on women's health only. From here on out, thank you so much.
How did you think we figured out everything for women? Is through the research of the men, right? We don't want to do things to you because your hormones are all different and you can get pregnant.
Next, all men must go to work under my leadership. Yes, you must. You must be at work, providing for any woman and every woman in your life. It's a requirement under my leadership.
So she's just gonna make everyone slaves.
Bitch. And finally, every man is guilty until proven innocent. That's just a quick little roundup under my leadership of what I'm aiming, okay? Thank you.
And you think men just can't stop you and just overpower you and cage you and toss you back into the caves? You really think that?
This is a Simona project.
A white woman dreaming, fantasizing about being an oppressor? Well.
Fellas, I just want to give y'all a warning. If women on this app are leaving alphabets on your posts, because somebody just had to put me on. Apparently, there's a new thing on this app that they call catching print. The women's are out here meat watching. And they trying to label it because of a video that they saw some relationship coach make. And I guess he broke it down on how to find this, and that. But fellas, I'm telling you, I don't know the accuracy in that because that ain't, but I'm letting you know, they out here putting alphabets on your posts.
I think it's funny. Do you think we care that you guys are looking at our crotch?
And I think
it's like
if
an
you
O on us or something?
Or a B, it ain't looking good for you. It ain't. Like, fellas, don't say I ain't never tried to warn y'all, try to put y'all on game. And it's because I think it's crazy. Matter of fact, I seen a video a woman made talking about some, ain't no men came out and denied this yet, so it must be true. Ma'am, that ain't nothing that we care about.
We didn't even know
about. We
about.
don't care about it, because to be quite honest, you're going to get whatever come out these drawers.
So the feminists have come out with a new movement. You know, I always say the modern day feminist fights for nothing, does nothing, essentially useless, just comes on the internet and cries and complains. But I was wrong, man. Completely wrong. Because they've come up with a new movement to fight the patriarchy and to show men. Oh, we're gonna show you. It's called Catching Print. Yeah, yes. This is it. This is what they're doing to battle and fight back against the patriarchy. They are watching men's penises in their pants.
That doesn't even make sense.
And this is what y'all get, and no, I don't feel bad, not even a little bit. Y'all didn't care when it was girls 15, 14, 12 getting hit on by...
We don't care now.
Y'all didn't care when the boys were coming up, calling us flat and all this other shit, objectifying us. So yes, now we will be doing print checks, up and down, yes, correct. And don't get sad when we say, yeah, your shit's A tier, your shit's B tier. Because when it was our bodies and us being objectified as women, y'all didn't give a shit. So yes, I will be checking prints from now on. And ladies, if you don't know how to check a print, I'm gonna tag the guy down below. Happy check.
I think catching print is honestly a socially significant movement. Hear me out, because it's the first time a lot of men have had to deal with...
Asian women are cooked, man. They just jump onto these dumbass trends without even thinking. We were known to be smart, but...
the uncomfortable leering of someone looking at them when they don't fucking want it. And my thing is, if you're a woman from like 14, 15, 16, you've always dealt with men, sometimes grown fucking men, like 50, 60-year-old men, always staring at you and absolutely fucking leering over your fucking body. It's literally...
It's funny because these women did not realize you leering at men's penises are going to make these men think you want them. It's going to put you in a very awkward position many times.
Really so uncomfortable, and I think this is the first time a lot of men have had to experience that or worry about how their bodies are perceived.
Men aren't upset about being objectified. They're panicking because women are finally
Asians.
matching their audacity. For
Why?
generations, they rated and made fun of our bodies and intelligence. If we dared care about their finances or physical appearance, we'd immediately be labeled shallow, gold digger, or toxic. And their shaming worked. We'd apologize for wanting the bare minimum. Now, we're no longer trying to be cool girls or good women. We're judging.
Yes, you guys are. You guys are creating a trend just to look at men's penises and thinking you're gonna own men with
them
this.
as hard as they've always judged us, and they can't handle it. Call us crazy. What else you got? When your shaming no longer works, you've got no power left.
I've been scouring the internet to find men who are genuinely upset about this. And the men who I have found that are annoyed at the logic. Not the fact that you're looking
Yeah,
at
the
men's
logic doesn't
penises.
track.
Feminists over and over and over and over and over and over and over again prove to us that they are just as bad as the men they don't like. And if it was them, they would do the exact same thing.
Correct.
You don't like being objectified, so you objectify men.
Golden
Is it just
rule
me,
at
or are
its
some
finest.
women trying to force us to be offended about the catching print trend? The amount of think pieces I'm seeing where it's like, oh, men, they're so triggered over this. They're so upset because we're flipping the script on them.
Yeah, you want to see it? If I stand up right now, you guys are gonna see me in my underwear, which I cannot do.
The thing is, I'm not seeing any of these men raging videos, right? They're not actually showing the men that are mad. Like, they're just saying that it's happening.
Yeah.
Reminds me of like those
I mean, it's just like the whole male loneliness epidemic. None of us were making videos saying we were lonely in any way.
white people who do those like George Floyd memes, and they're like, oh yeah, we're triggering all the black people. And the black people are like, I'm not glad, we genuinely don't care that much. Almost every video I see from men talking about the catching print thing is either making jokes about it or being like, hey, that just doesn't really make sense. That's not how it works. I'm making my videos being like, oh no, I'm a grower. They're going to think it's small. And they're like, yeah, be afraid. Like,
I mean, I am a grower, but it's okay.
in the comments, I'm like, bro, like, man, it's actually not that critical. You know what I mean? They're like, we're looking now. And I'm like, I didn't think you weren't before. Honestly, I think it's making a lot of them triggered because I'm like, hey, you guys are checking us out. I've been checking
Finally,
y'all out. Okay?
men are like, yeah, want to check me out? Yeah, let me just spread my legs up a little bit.
Fair enough to me. They're like, no, that's not. And I'm like, oh shoot, like, because I'm
Like,
like,
imagine you're on the train, right? And like everybody's on the train. All the men just spread their legs open, take up as much space as possible. Just, hey, ladies, we know you're looking for the print. You know, we're just letting it out there for you.
like, am I doing something wrong? Like, again, I thought we were all doing it. Clearly in the video, I'm like, hey, like when I'm on soft, like it is pretty small looking, okay? And they're like, oh, I could just tell you're an A cup. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of what I just said. I'm genuinely amazed, bro. And the thing is, I feel like this is flipping the script, but not in the way that they're thinking it is. I feel like this is something that happens with women a lot, where it's like they're just reacting to something and being like, hey, like that's either like
It's like the passport sits thing, you know, like, oh, men are gonna be passport bros. We're gonna travel and look for men, foreign men too, and fail miserably.
A, not true, or just like it doesn't really make much sense. So it's like the men being like, oh yeah, like, you know, growers exist. Like you wouldn't actually be able to tell someone's meat size by that. They're being like construed as like angry. Like, you know, people trying to like contribute to the joke from like the man side of it. They are also being perceived as angry. Like, again, like they're trying to force us to be angry about it. And the thing is, I feel like that's something that happens to women a lot. Like, it reminds me of, like those men who like, they'll say like edgy things like around women. And then the women will be like, hey, like that doesn't make much sense. And they're like, oh my gosh, such a snowflake. Like you're triggered. So funnily enough, they are flipping the script, right? But I feel like they think it's like, oh no, like you guys are looking at our bodies, which again, I thought this was something that they were already doing. No, the script is flipped in the sense where it's like they're trying to like force this outrage upon us. Like they're trying to make us the snowflakes.
I mean,
Yeah. Women, you are the ones that are upset when people look at you. We aren't. We don't care.
there are women dying all over the world right now. There's shit going on in all these different countries. I'm just not surprised by the bullshit that they come up with anymore. Like, this is... catching print. And we're supposed to be offended. We're supposed to feel objectified.
I don't know how.
We're supposed to be angry about this.
Like, tell the truth, some men want to be objectified because we don't get seen that way hardly ever.
Nigga, I leave TikTok for 2 months. Now motherfuckers is talking about niggas we catching prints and shit. We looking at niggas' dicks now? Now, if you stare at my shit and my shit jump out of my pants and bite your ass, that's not gonna be my fault, cuz you wanted to be nosy, right? You wanted to see my shit. So if I turn around and slap you with it, it's gonna be on me. In all honesty, what would y'all niggas do if you walk past girls and they just all staring at your shit, bruh? I'ma have to point on the shoulder.
Right, I'm gonna just pull it down.
I'm gonna have to pull my shit out since y'all wanted to look. There's no other way out of that, gang.
The way that men are reacting to how women are catching print now is insane, because you guys had no issue body shaming women, talking about how their boob size.
You see, they love to just be able to just say all these things because men used to do it and they feel this way, but men don't give up.
Are too small or too big, etc. Now all of a sudden, you guys don't like to be objectified. Yeah, it really sucks, doesn't it?
Some of y'all are so delusional, it's actually scary. First of all, nobody gives a fuck the way you're saying it, because y'all been freaky as fuck. Y'all been wearing...
I've seen you guys look at my crotch plenty of times, tell the truth.
Leggings that see through showing y'all thongs. Y'all been doing twerk challenges. Y'all been wearing booty shorts and wearing shirts that show y'all nipple rings and shit. So when y'all doing this dumb trend talking about catching print, it's just a reminder of how freaked out y'all are. So before that was ever a thing, when y'all was complaining about lustful men, it was irritating then because we already knew what y'all was about. We knew the only reason y'all attracted lustful men is because y'all are lustful y'all damn selves. But that's the thing, before this dumb trend where they act like they was just proving a point and not being the freaks they always been, they said the men were lustful. So now all of a sudden you can act like we have such a problem with y'all being freaky as fuck. No, if we lustful like y'all say, then we like it. But you know what it is though? It's men like me saying stuff like this that make them think we're so angry about it. I don't care. I been knew y'all was freaks. Been knew that. Never had a problem with it. That's why I don't complain about it. But when y'all complain that these men are so sexual, when that's who y'all are.
Remember, I talked about this too. They say that, but remember when I was dating back in the day, when I was in my early 20s or 19 or so, yeah, sleeping with women on the first date, never a thing. I would have never imagined it. Now, it happens almost 80 to 90% of the time. Women are a lot freakier than they ever have been.
When y'all spend all y'all time focusing on y'all looks and y'all body, but don't work on y'all mentality, we gotta argue about stupid shit. But if you notice, when they talking about twerking and looking at dicks, they be happy as hell. You see the smile on her face? Let them talk about relationships or something serious. Angry as fuck all the time. Subscribe to my YouTube, Planet Reality.
Here's the thing, women being like freaked out. I mean, just look at the numbers. More sex, more sexual partners, more babies, more STDs. This isn't a surprise.
I've been catching print all day. I've been catching print all day. And we are in a D deficit. We are in a D print deficit. We are. It's sick, actually. It's sick. Size queens, be wary. Be wary, because I don't know where they are, but they aren't in Atlanta.
When it comes to objectifying men and women, it's always going to be different, because women are always going to have the fear that man could actually do something to them. You looking, it just doesn't have the same effect. We don't view you as a threat in the same way that you view us.
Like, you're gonna jump my bones? I just slap you away. It's that easy for us.
So us being objectified, I can't tell you how much I don't care. Like, how much this just isn't even a...
What?
It's just not the win you think it is.
Literally, the only reason I grew out my armpit hair was just to piss people off and not conform with your definition of feminine. But fuck, bro, I don't want to sweat all the time. I don't want pit stains.
Yeah, they do things to try to punish men, but at their own detriment. Again, you just constantly looking at men's penises and looking at their crotch and overtly doing it, you're probably gonna get approached by these men in not the greatest way. Just saying. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. Catch you guys next time. Ciao.